Hey guys, so you might ask, why am I sitting here on a balcony in Hawaii in my Ironman Copenhagen finisher t-shirt? And that's a question that I've asked myself many times over the last 6 or 7 weeks. So basically I did Ironman Copenhagen. I'm a kind of mid-pack dude, and I went up to the award ceremony with a friend and ultimately got a huge roll down. It was a crazy story, the feeling that ran through me as they said, hang on a minute, is anyone here from the age 40 to 44 age group that wants to go to Hawaii? And I realised that was me, and that I just somehow qualified for the World Finals. That's going to take longer than this video to explain, but it was pretty crazy. So that's all well and good, and it's an amazing honour really to go. But what would be really good is to do some good out of it. And as you can see, I'm already cracking up. So I'm just going to go for it here. So I've spent a fortune doing this, and I've asked myself, what are you doing? And I think about all these things. Why should you spend thousands of pounds going to Hawaii to do a race? And you're not the fastest dude. Do you even belong there? Why are you even there? So let's just put all that to the side. That's my issues. But what would be really cool if we could do something, make something good happen out of it. So, my story, which everyone knows, or most people know, is that 4 years ago, my father had a massive stroke and was paralysed down one side, and spent 4 years living in a nursing home, unable to really live for himself, relying on care, unable to get himself out of bed on his own, unable to walk down the corridor, unable to go to the bathroom. Pretty tough 4 years for him. And ultimately this year he passed away, which was probably for the best for him, frankly. But it's been a tough time for me, of course. Anyway, so this is the important bit, not whether it's been a hard time for him or me. Maybe we can use this crazy situation of me qualifying for the Ironman World Finals to raise a bit of money. So when my dad first went into hospital with his stroke, and he was completely paralysed, and some people may have seen that, but for those that haven't, seen a stroke victim in the early hours is just horrific. I mean, they really look like they look like they're practically dead. It is just horrific. You walk into the ward, you look at your parent, it's just mind-blowing. And over the coming days, they start to recover a bit. And at some point, the doctor said to me, we're going to put your dad in a chair and sit him up and roll him into another room, and you can have a cup of coffee. And while that sounds like the most normal thing, it's actually the most incredible moment in recovery, because your family member's been lying there motionless, and it's the first time you get to see them looking semi-normal. So this is what happened to me and my family and my father. And on about the 5th day, I walked down and said, oh, hi, can we get my dad in a chair today? Which is a big ordeal. This is like a half-an-hour job to get the guy into a chair, And they said, no, sorry, there's no chairs available. And I was like, well, that's no good, Surely there should be a chair available. I said, well, actually, all these chairs are given to us. The NHS don't even pay for these chairs. And if it wasn't for donations, your dad would be lying in a bed 24/7. So you can see where this is going. Physiotherapy wards on the NHS, as some people know, but some people are just so unaware, rely so heavily on charitable donations. It is incredible. You know, there is so many pieces of vital equipment in NHS hospitals. Well, they're not vital, are they? Because you're not going to die if you don't go in this chair, but, you know, they're pretty vital when it's your father, right? So these things make all the difference. They would not be there if it wasn't for charity donations. I would love to raise some money to either buy one of these chairs or at least put some money towards, you know, getting one. I've been and met with the head physio at Haywards Heath Hospital, a guy called Steve, great guy, and I've explained to him just how important this moment is for me, and I'm sure other families. So that's it really. You know, I've been making these crazy videos. I'm in Hawaii. This thing I now see is dragged on for 6-7 minutes, which is a long time to get anyone to sit through. But, you know, if you can afford it and, you know, if you can spare the time, the money, I guess we got like 4 days. If you can't afford to donate, click on like, click on share, mention it to someone, talk to someone, donate £1, donate £5, donate whatever you can. Let's try and get some money. I reckon even this late in the day we can do it. You know, I would have done it earlier. I don't know, maybe I've been putting this moment off. You can see how much I'm sitting here trying not to cry. So, okay, enough. I will continue uploading stupid videos. I will do whatever you like for money, within reason, although that probably means anything. Yeah, just pledge. Stick it on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube. We can deal with sorting the money out later. Hit the button. Commit to giving some money. Let's get one of these chairs. Let's make someone's life better. Or, you know, many people's lives better, frankly. Let's do it. Thanks for watching.